He's the smooth talking, chai drinking, banana eating, your favorite morning host, the one and only. It's Adam Josh.
Hello everyone, hello and welcome to the Morning Banana Show. I am your host, Adam Josh. This is the Morning Banana Show. You're on the set of the Morning Banana Show here in the mountains of Portugal, in the Algarve. It is the morning time here in Portugal. Clear skies. The date is May 18th, 2024. I got a little bit of a wind going on, so you might hear that on the camera, a little bit of side wind. I'm flanked here by my favorite banana trees, Banana Bill, Lil Kim down on the ground there, you can't really see her, Davani, which is doing very well, and then Fox is over there, and it turns out Fox had babies, our baby had babies, so there's banana pups under the banana pups growing up now, and then Sophia over there, which she's been struggling the most out of all of them, but here we are. I'm gonna get my banana going, and I also have some dates, so if you'll pardon me for 1 second, we'll do that. I got a French press here of just regular dark roast coffee. I add a couple cardamom pods to the bottom because I love the flavor of cardamom. My generic stainless steel cup, I love that for camping, and you know, throw it in the back of the vehicle if we're going somewhere. It can be used for lots of different things. I'm more like tactile and versatile, you know? What's gonna work? Yeah, so here we are. The last Morning Banana Show, Desiree and I were here together, chatting. I don't expect Desiree to be on the Morning Banana Show today, although, you know, she's always invited. We have children, and the kids are having breakfast. And they want to play Sneaky Sasquatch today. I need more foam on my latte. How do we get that? I'm over here just getting foam on my latte, off grid. To make foamy lattes, you know, is not that hard. You just need to go to IKEA and get one of those 99-cent whippers. So all the things I just did there in front of you are super easy to do. But when I say, hey, I'm off grid having a latte, some people might be like, well, how the hell is he doing that? That's how. I just did it in front of you. So maybe it's not the most artistic latte in the world. I'm going to grab my banana over here from Banana Bill. And obviously that's a joke. Banana Bill is not producing fruit yet. I was told, you may remember, that these might produce fruit this year in 2024. I'm more of the type, if they need to wait a couple of years, that's fine, but whatever. I'll take fruit this year. We have a lot to do this year, one way or the other, because all of the olive trees on the property are going to have to be harvested. So we have a plan now of what to do with the olives, and all of the carob trees we're going to have to figure out what to do with. So we have enough to do this year, whether or not we get bananas this year or not. We were told when we moved here by the local farmers that there's a couple things that you should not try to plant. One of them was avocados, and we asked why. Avocados are kind of a hot topic even in the vegan community, but I guess here the point isn't so much about what the farming does to the land, or palm oil is another one that's a big divider of the vegan community. But anyway, avocados here, the point that the locals have here is that it takes a lot of water. And avocados are very thirsty, a thirsty plant. So a lot of farmers here are more focused on what can we plant that doesn't take a lot of water. all these green trees all around me that you see, we're seeing the same thing. And all I can tell you is that they've had, you know, years and years to root. So they are finding some underground soil. Underground soil that's fertile, and underground water. Because, you know, it doesn't rain an incredible amount, but it has rained here recently. The river that we have about 10 minutes near the property here is dried up. We saw some farmers going back and forth from it yesterday, so we were thinking maybe we should go check it out to see if there's any flow. But yeah, we have 6, I was counting yesterday, we have 6 water sources that we use, or 6 different versions of water. So we have, let's try to count them out. River water. I have many different rivers around here that I can get water from. Ocean water. You don't really want to water your plants with ocean water, but if you do, once a month, and if you did have a habit of watering your plants with ocean water, you should create a trench and allow the soil to filter out the brine and salt in the water, salt water. Rainwater, which we collect. We love rainwater. I got a 1,000-liter dedicated jug just for rainwater. Borehole water, which is the one that I've been ordering. So I order borehole water for 3 cents a liter, or it winds up 50 euros for 3,000 liters. It's really not that big of a deal. We flush our toilets with that. And the 5th one is escaping me. Gray water. Gray water is, we've talked about this before, but basically when we wash our hands, we've directed the pipes so that under the sink, when you're washing your hands or doing dishes, it goes into a trap. That's called gray water. And if you use soaps that are organic and natural, like I do, if you wash your clothes, if you wash your clothes with detergents that are natural, then there's no chemicals in the, or no harsh chemicals in the soap, so that you can reuse it as gray water to water the plants. And I have been. These trees literally right beside you that have been growing right in front of you, like this is brand new growth here on Banana Bill. There's some brand new growth. I mean, if you've watched the Morning Banana Show long enough, you'll know that all these are growing and mostly being exclusively watered, at least the trees, with gray water and rainwater. And we started out watering them every day, and then I've skipped recently to every 2 days. At this point, the farm is taking all in about 100 liters a day. I got banana number 1. I'm going to give the compost over to little Kim. One thing I found around here is we have locally we have these wild hogs. You may find this strange, but farmers and hunters around here hunt the local wild hogs. You may have noticed or not noticed that, you know, while I've been recording these videos, there's no squirrels behind me, there's no rats crawling around in front of me, there's no rabbits, there's no deer, there's no moose, or anything like that, because at some point in history, the hunters around here just hunted everything that moved. So what's left are bugs, centipedes, dung beetles, and these wild boar, which to me are like a cross between dogs and pigs. So occasionally I feel like they've been coming into the farm here and rooting around. We had garlic behind the camera that was taken up, and some of the plants were dug up around. I mean, I'm not super concerned about wild boar, but some of the locals are, so they kill them. I mean, they're more scared of us than we are of them, and plus, like, we don't want to kill them, we don't want to eat them. But I found a whole YouTube channel dedicated to murdering wild boar, and if you have ever if you ever want to see small peepee energy personified, just go on YouTube and type in, you know, boar hunting. These guys who are hunting boar are the smallest peepee men I have ever seen. It's just super small PP Energy. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. As a vegan, it just frustrates me. Yeah, but there's like hunting little cabins around here that people like hole up in, and then they have their rifles, and you know, they wait for these wild boar to murder them and maybe eat them. I don't know. Maybe eat them afterwards. I have no idea if they're eating them. It's gross if they are. So yeah, what else can I tell you? We were told, as I was saying, that we couldn't plant avocados. One of the things that we were told that we shouldn't plant is coconut trees. We were interested in planting all the palm trees. So I have the banana palms on my left and right, but I also have like a local Portuguese palm tree there that we named Kevin, and then we have Bobo Longo, which is like a wispy palm tree over there. They're not going to produce any fruit. They're just kind of palm trees that are not, and they're not doing any fruiting. So they're different, you know. We wanted to plant coconuts, and so coconut palms, and then Desiree happened to be, I think, at Aldi or Lidl or something and found some. So yesterday, in the footprint of where there was some two palm trees, I think it was a type of palm tree that's like local here. You see them all over. Wispy, long foliage that kind of comes up and then falls over. So it's a local palm tree here in Portugal. But again, I don't think they produce any fruit. So we had two of those planted beside each other when we moved in to the farm. But somebody, in their infinite wisdom, had chopped them down. And I think that they thought it would be more of a selling feature if they weren't on the property line. I don't know. So we planted two brand new coconut palms in their place. And to do that, I had to grab the root out. There's the root over there. It's like giant chunky root, hollowed out over time by critters and bugs and vines. But so I think that's a full circle moment for the garden. A lot of, we talked with the locals, we talked with the previous owners before we started clearing or planting anything. So we're all about like permaculture. We're all about leaving what we can here, and talking to the local farmers up the road. Like, they have an orange orchard, so we bought orange trees that we can plant. We're growing lemons. I gotta make a website for the farm stay and go down a list of like all the fruit trees that we planted, and then also recommendations for the restaurants and surrounding area entertainment that we have found to be helpful. Of course, we're coming at it from a different point of view because we have kids. I'm not a partier. You guys know I don't like to go partying and drinking and boozing. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. So my opinions on where to go and what to do are going to be a bit different. In other news, we did make an Instagram account for the farm stay. So if you're on Instagram, you can find us at l.o.v.farmstay on Instagram. So love farmstay, but the dots are in there. And it stands for the Lule Off-Grid Vegan Experience. Love farmstay. You get it? Because we're in Lule, the region of Lule. And we are off-grid drinking lattes in Lule. So we made an Instagram account. Desiree is more running that than I am. In other news, I got verified on X only after 14 years. And only after having to give them 100 euros. But I thought, you know what? If I can figure out a way to make an income stream out of X, I'm not the type of person who has ever looked at my followers on X or my community here, whatever you guys, whatever we are, whatever I am to you. I've never looked at you guys or my followers on X as a way to get rich, as something to monetize, and I never have, even with my music. Go on adamjosh.com. All of my music is there for free. I'm more just like, I've been giving out of the abundance of my heart to the world and not asking for much in return. So But recently, I've been thinking, I would like to figure out a way to make an income stream from X. I don't believe that I'm going to be making millions a year. Probably from the people I know, they make maybe a couple hundred US dollars a month at best. So I'm not thinking that I can make a bunch of money from ad revenue sharing on Twitter. Don't get me wrong. And I'll be open about whatever I make. At this point, it's zero, and I've paid Elon Musk €100. So I'm involved in a Ponzi scheme now, or a pyramid marketing scheme with him at the top. Maybe I get some revenue sharing or whatever. I don't know how it's going to happen because, you have to qualify and get a bunch of different qualifiers to become a part of the revenue sharing. And I'm not, believe it or not, qualified because I don't have, I think it's 5 million impressions on my posts in the last 3 months. Like, who makes these arbitrary things up? I don't know. But so I'm not even qualified, is what I'm saying, to make money. So, as far as I know. So we'll continue the quest. But the idea was twofold. I can now share this full-length video on X, so I can reach out to more people that way. I get the verified badge, so I get that. A possibility to be making revenue sharing in the future. And so to me, those are all good. I don't really care about the analytics. I don't care about all the other stuff. I don't look at my demographics or my analytics and try to improve the quality of my message. I'm just giving you, the way we've been doing it since the Morning Banana show started in the shop in Niagara. I'm just chatting with you guys over my breakfast. You know what? I might have another one. Let's see how we're doing for time. We're at 16 minutes. I'll have another one real quick. Got this banana from Devani. Also a joke and a prop. So yeah, the Instagram account, if you're on Instagram. Also on the Instagram account, I linked the playlist here for videos. So if somebody's interested in watching the Morning Banana show or videos that have been filmed on the farm, there's a playlist and it's in the, I think, link or bio section of Instagram. I'm not really familiar with Instagram. We've started germinating local oranges from like right up the road. We've started germinating local tamarind. No, the tamarind's not local. It's from South Africa. But if the tamarind actually pops up into little pups, then we're going to plant them. We're going to pick somewhere to plant them on the property. Apparently the tamarind trees go pretty tall, but we all tried tamarind and love it. And the oranges, we know that this is the climate that they'll thrive in, whether they're watered or not. So there's orange trees everywhere in Portugal, and people are not watering them all. Don't be fooled. So somehow Mother Nature in Portugal has figured out a way to take care of these orange trees. So yeah, we're going to germinate. We are germinating a bunch of orange trees, and I'll plant them. Maybe we'll even sell them. We can be the farmers who sell the orange trees instead of the newcomers who bought the trees. Yeah, other than that, I have a great lawyer here, and my lawyer has been just finalizing immigration stuff for me and telling me this is what we need, that's what we need. So it's a small checklist of things for immigration for me, so I'm not too concerned about that. Thankfully, Desiree is a European citizen, and so is Tyler. So we're doing everything legally and lawfully here. And we've had the same guest here twice to the farm. So I guess we're doing something right. But Desiree is a part of a lot of Reiki circles, spiritual circles, women circles, places here in the community that sell crystals and whatnot. And for her, the off-grid farm stay was an idea of making a sanctuary for people who to come and like recharge, regroup, connect in a way, like that. You might be thinking of like ayahuasca trips. Although we know the people to do that, that is not my thing. I don't want to do an ayahuasca trip ceremony here with people. Plus, we're finding as vegans that we're in a really niche market. So we've made an ad, and we're going to put it on. We did put it on Facebook, and we're going to put it in a Vegans in Portugal group. I'm not too familiar with Facebook either. So I think there's people out here that are interested in what we're doing, and if only just to come and check it out and see like how do vegans live off grid. I've been telling the Morning Banana Show people how we do it, making lattes right in front of you. To me, as a technician of most of my career, these are minor things that take some figuring out, but it's not that big of a deal. I had my septic tank cleaned out yesterday unnecessarily. I thought it was a little too high, and I was like, I'm gonna clean it out. So we got it cleaned out. Most people don't clean out their septic tank maybe once a year, but your boy here is like, I don't want to smell pee and poo in the air here. We don't want pee-pee water overflowing into our vegan garden. It's kind of not the vibes. So, up until now, it's been a lot of investing into this area and into the farm, into buying plants. Some dates. Where are the dates from? Gotta check these days. Come on, little guy. They're saying Dublin? That doesn't make sense. You really think they're growing dates in Dublin? In Ireland? Oh, these are from Tunisia and or Algeria, packed in Turkey. Turkish dates, or Tunisian dates. Not from Ireland. So read the back of your stuff, you never know. All right, everybody, I feel like I've chatted with you guys enough. 21 minutes is a lot for a Morning Banana Show. I have to upload all these videos to the interwebs. And I'm out here in the mountains of Portugal, so have some mercy on my my Wi-Fi. So to support me, if you feel like it, you can follow me on X. Yeah, I'm the verified AdamJosh.com. You can send me a message if you want to come check us out. If you want to fly into Faro International Airport, we can pick you up. You can come check it out here. It's more of a campground. If you have a camper van, that would be better. I don't really want to deal with your poop. So if you have a camper van, you can deal with your own poop. Camper vans are the way to go here. But if I know you and we can work something out, maybe you can tent here and we can sort something out for toilets. Toilets aren't that big of a deal here. You can go buy like a dry toilet for camping for 30 euros. But you have to understand, if I'm buying toilets, for you, you should buy your own first of all. But if I'm buying toilets for you, I have to incorporate this into the price if you're staying here. Lots of cool things to see here in Portugal. If you're a surfer, there's lots of places here to surf. I am not a surfer. You can follow us on Instagram at the Love Farmstay with the dots L.O.V.E. Farmstay. Thank you for following so far. Also, I am still looking for a place to print my book about investing. I haven't given away the title yet. It's all written. The artwork is done. I am trying to find somewhere in Ballycam or Tanoka, a print shop. If you know anybody, let me know. Because let's be honest. Come in here real quick. Ballycam, where I'm at, is a town of 5,000 people. Tanoka is probably even smaller. So when you look up notable people or authors or whatever in these areas, there's like one guy or two guys. So I'm going to be the third guy. I'm probably going to be the most notable vegan, for sure, in Portugal. The most notable vegan in the town. And so I'm trying to do kind of like I'm here, but I'm also helping the town that I'm in exchange. So I'm trying to find a small local print shop. I don't want to give it to a big brand name print shop. I'm trying to find a small local print shop and do a deal with this guy that, like, look, I know what I'm doing and what I'm bringing to the table, and you need to help me, and we're going to work together and print books. That's how I want to do it. I want to become my own publisher, and it's radical, it's out of the box. But if you order my book, for example, then I'll have 100 copies, and I'll ship it to you myself, or Desiree and I will ship it to you. And that's how we're going to do it. So, you know, the money issue of printing the books and whatnot, I'm going to work out myself. I'm going to take care of that myself. And maybe in the end I make some money. I don't think I want to do it without making any money, but maybe in the end I make some money. Maybe I don't. I'll let you guys know. As of right now, the investment has been, you know, just me writing the book and doing some artwork. So up until now, I've maybe spent I bought the laptop, so less than $1,000 on the book. And that's going to dramatically increase, obviously, when I start printing it. So I am looking to get some money and not just hand away my book for free. Yeah, I don't know. Some people want everything for free, but I feel like sane people are willing to pay for a book. Give me your book for free, Adam. I want to learn how to invest. Okay, everybody. Thank you for following. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. If you're in one of our private WhatsApp group chats, hey, you guys, we love you. If you're following us on Instagram, thank you for following. And if you're my longtime ex-fam or Twitter fam, hey, you know, I'm out here, fam. I'm here, still doing the same thing. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.